into our city. We now have a stop for those of you wishing to visit the western approaches. Originally the strategic headquarters of the Battle of the Atlantic campaign, it is now an underground museum with a maze of rooms where you can experience the atmosphere of those war-torn days. Please check with our driver for seasonal opening times. The entrance to the museum is in Rumford Street, which is over to the right. This is Tide Barn Street, one of the oldest streets in the city. You'll notice examples of the great architecture which has made Liverpool famous worldwide. There are more listed buildings in Liverpool than any other city in the country outside London, some 1,500 in total, covering many periods and styles. On our left is Mercury Court. This occupies the site of the former Exchange Street station, the Liverpool terminus of the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. The station opened in 1850, providing the city with rail links to northern England and Scotland. The Exchange Hotel, whose neoclassical facade was retained in the construction of Mercury Court, was built in 1886. The station closed in April 1977, following the transfer of train services to the newly opened city centre underground railway system. Work commenced on the construction of Mercury Court in December 1983, with the first tenants arriving in the autumn of 1986. The building was officially opened by Her Royal Highness Princess Margaret on the 7th of November 1988. As we turn into Dale Street, look ahead of you and to your right, and you'll see a domed building which juts out into the road. This is our town hall. It was built in the 1750s. Its ground floor was originally intended as an exchange where deals were done for the many and varied cargoes which entered and exited the port of Liverpool, which of course included human cargo. The slave trade was a great source of wealth to the Liverpool merchants. The city developed rapidly, and as a result, Liverpool was the #1 slave trade port in Europe in the 1740s. If you look up above the top window line when we pass the town hall, you will see the etched images of African heads, elephants and tigers depicting the wealth that was Africa. Directly ahead you will be able to see the Queen Elizabeth II Law Courts, which stand on the site of Liverpool Castle, which was established in 1235. The Victoria Monument, which was built in 1901, stands in front of the courts and is a magnificent memorial. It was designed by F.M. Simpson, who became the first professor of architecture at the university here in the city. We now have a stop for anyone wishing to visit our famous Liverpool One shopping complex, which includes the souvenir shop of Everton Football Club. We are now heading for an area which will be of particular interest to those of you old enough to remember the 1960s. No, me neither. This is known as the Cavern Quarter, which is the very heart and soul of the Merseybeat. As we turn left, If you look over to your right, the building with the brown columns has been converted into a Beatles Hard Day's Night hotel. Just past the hotel you will manage a glimpse of a narrow street. This is Matthew Street, home of the Cavern Club, where the Beatles made over 300 appearances. The original cavern is sadly no more, and was in fact across the street from the new cavern, which opened in 1984. You will notice a statue of the Beatles, and an excellent statue of John Lennon, which offers a fantastic photo opportunity. There are also a variety of shops and bars dealing with Beatles memorabilia. If you wish to visit Matthew Street, you can by leaving us at this next stop and crossing the road into Temple Court. Remember to ask our driver for times of buses from here, and keep your ticket safe, as you will have to show it when you rejoin us later.